welcome to another episode with me, Living Free Ashley. Today we are making a ridiculously easy vegan omelet. Now, this vegan omelet is egg-free, obviously, tofu-free, and dairy-free. And how we're making it today is by using chickpea flour. Now, chickpea flour is this magical gluten-free vegan flour that just so happens to be high in protein, high in fiber, and high in iron. And it's also really cheap and easy to buy. So the chickpea flour I'm using today, I bought from the soap dispensary because you can buy it package free there. You can find it in a lot of Southeast Asian, East Indian grocery stores. You can find it in bulk sections. It might have different names, so it could be called chickpea flour, gram flour, garbanzo bean flour. So just look out for those names when you're looking for the flour. And in terms of the nutritional value that I was talking about before, in 1 cup of chickpea flour, there's 21 grams of protein, right? There's also 10 grams of fiber and 4.5 milligrams of iron, which is 25% of your daily value. So that's why I call it this magical flour, because you're getting almost everything you need in this flour in a super affordable, inexpensive way. So with this omelet that we're making today, you can really customize it however you like your omelets. All you really need is the chickpea flour, water, and some seasoning. And if you like plain basic omelets, then that's really all you need. For me, I like mine a little bit more stuffed, so I've got some little additions that I'm putting into it. But like I said, it's totally up to you to customize. Now for the seasoning today, we are using Shanis'seasoning, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, which is a local seasoning brand from Vancouver. And what they've done is they've perfected the seasoning that you can use if you're vegan or non-vegan, but it's really to be put on tofu when you're making like scrambled eggs or tofu omelets or something like that. But I'm using it today for my chickpea omelet. So what they've done is perfected the amounts needed of black pepper, turmeric, nutritional yeast, and exotic black salt. So they've put all of the guesswork aside. They've figured that all out, and then all you need to do is put the spice blend on whatever you're using. And what it does is it just gives the tofu or the chickpea flour that added punch and that added kind of sulfuric flavor that you get when it comes to eggs. So what you might have seen is people using black salt, also known as Namak salt, and it's that same thing. It gives that sulfuric taste or that sulfuric flavor to whatever you're seasoning in replace of eggs. Be forewarned, black salt is not the same as black lava salt. So black lava salt is just Himalayan pink salt with activated charcoal. So it just gives the appearance of black salt, but it doesn't give that same flavor that black salt or Namak does. So just be warned, if you can't get your hands on this Shanis'seasoning and you want to find black salt, just know that there's 2 differences there. I found the Shanis'seasoning at the soap dispensary again because the girls there knew that I was looking for a package-free way to find the black salt, and they hadn't brought that in yet. But then the other day I was in and they're like, oh, have you heard of Shanis'seasoning? And I hadn't, so I got a little bit of it, and that's what we're using today, which I'm really, really excited about. But again, if you can't get your hands on it, or if you want to just do something a little bit more basic and then use your own spices, then you can find black salt on the market. Okay, so for ingredients for the basic chickpea flour omelet, you need 3/4 cup of chickpea flour, 3/4 cup water. All you really need is equal amounts of flour and equal amounts of water. So if you want a smaller omelet, do 1/2 cup of chickpea flour, 1/2 cup of water. If you're making it for a big family, then you can bump it up to 2 cups of chickpea flour and 2 cups of water. Again, Totally up to you, just make sure they're equal amounts. 2 teaspoons of Shanis'seasoning, or half a teaspoon of black salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper if you can't get your hands on the Shanis'seasoning. And half a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. The oil is just for using in your frying pan, so if you have a non-stick frying pan, you don't need the oil. And the ingredients that I'm using today to kind of zhuzh up and spruce up my omelet are sautéed portobello mushrooms, fresh diced tomatoes, chives, crushed red pepper flakes, and vegan Parmesan cheese. And I'm using the Violife Parmesan cheese, and I've just shredded it up for the omelet today. You also need a fry pan, and that's about it. So let's get started. Am I not right by saying that this is magical flour? I mean, come on, look at this fluffy, beautiful, eggless omelet made with chickpea flour. It still amazes me. You can also make really good pancakes with chickpea flour too, which I've been experimenting with and will probably do a video about it soon. So if you haven't really cooked with chickpea flour before, I suggest you get in there and discover and play with this magical flour. Thank you again for watching another episode with me, Living Free Ashley. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Please subscribe on the little button below if you haven't subscribed yet. And cheers to living free. I pronounced it both Shanis'seasoning and Shanis'seasoning in this video. If I did, I apologize. If I didn't say it right, I apologize. So please let me know how to say it properly.